Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I'm so excited to share with you this new TTS model from Fish Audio called as Fish Agent V0.1. This model is just 3 billion model, but its quality is quite good. We already covered another model in the same series couple of days back, which is this Fish Speech 1.4. And by the way, we have been covering this Fish speech models for quite some time now. As you can see, I also covered the early on model couple of months back and it was also good. But in this one, we are going to deal with this Fish Agent model. We are going to install it locally and then we will also test it out in a graphical user interface. So stay tuned. Before that, let's have a quick look as what exactly this model is and why this has such a good quality. So Fish Agent 3 billion is a voice-to-voice model which is capable of capturing and generating environmental audio information with unprecedented accuracy. What really sets it apart is its semantic token-free architecture. Now this semantic token architecture is what is normally used by Whisper and Cozy Voice models, but this model doesn't use it. So that is how it doesn't need any traditional semantic encoders decoders which we normally see with Whisper models. Also, it stands as a state of the art text to speech model which has been trained on an extensive data set of more than 700,000 hours of multilingual audio content. This model is a continued pre-trained version of Quen 2.53 billion instruct for 200 billion voice and text token. And we already have covered this Alibaba's Quen 2.5 model and they are quite good too. This model is multilingual. It supports English, Chinese, German, Japanese, French, Spanish, Korean, and Arabic, with English and Chinese are the main languages because they have been trained on 300,000 hours each. And whereas, if you remember, I told you that in total it has been trained on 700,000 hours. Out of those 700,000, 600,000 are just on English and Chinese, 300,000 each, whereas rest of it 20,000 or so are for German, Japanese, and other languages which I just mentioned. So it is heavily geared towards English and Chinese, but other languages are not that bad at all. Okay, so enough talk. Let me now take you to my terminal and we will start installing it. Before that, let me introduce you to the sponsors of video who are AgentQL. AgentQL is a query language for extracting data from web pages quickly, easily, and at scale. You can use Python SDK to run your queries in production using Playwright and use the browser-based debugger for optimizing queries in real time on any web page. I will drop the link to their website in video's description, so please make sure to check them out. Okay, so let's go and try to get this thing installed. I am running Ubuntu 22.04 and I have one GPU card which is NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM courtesy massed compute, and I will also introduce you to them shortly. Let me create the virtual environment with Conda. Environment is created. Let me now quickly git clone the repo of Fish Speech and I will drop the link to it in video's description, which you can check out. So, and this is needed in order to get this installed. We also need the audio library, which is port audio 19. I believe I already have it, but if you don't, please make sure to run this. And we also need to install cache tools because they will be used for this model, and all we need to do is to just install it through pip. That is done. And now let me install all the prerequisites from the stable version from the root of this repo. This is going to take few minutes, so let's wait. Now while that is installing this stuff, make sure that you go to Hugging Face, and in Hugging Face on the top right, go to your profile in the settings, and then on the left hand sides in access token, just create a new token for the read one, as I have this read. So you can create a new token. It's a free token which you can obtain because we need to log into Hugging Face from our terminal and we need to download couple of models, both the Fish Agent and also the Fish Speech, which we covered earlier, because this agent needs this Fish Speech model. But let's wait for these prerequisites to get installed and then we will download it, and I will show you how to download. and all the prerequisites are done. Next, we need to log into Hugging Face, and the command of doing it is this Hugging Face-CLI login. It is asking us for our token, which I showed you how to obtain from Hugging Face website. It's a free token. So let me paste it here, press enter, press capital Y, and you can see that the login is now successful. Another thing we need to do is to just create a directory in this uh, repo, which is fish speech, and then we need to download the models. First, let's download our fish agent with this Hugging Face CLI. So you see I'm just using the download command, giving it the repo name, and then giving it the local directory, and it has started downloading. It is going to take a bit of a time. You can see that this is a model size, just 6.33 gig. Let's wait for this one to get downloaded, and then we will download the fish speech one. Fish agent model is downloaded. Let's also download the other one, which is the fish speech 1.4 in the same way through Hugging Face CLI. Let's wait for it to finish. This model is not that big, and that is also done. So if you go to checkpoints directory here and do ls, you should see two directories with both models. I'm going back to the root of the repo, and now we need to compile the fish speech with this tools.api. So let me run it, and it is going to take a bit of a time, so let's wait. And while it is pulling it, let me also introduce you to Massed Compute, who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. I'm also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on range of GPUs. Okay, let's go back to the terminal and see what is happening. Yep, so application startup is complete. Now next, let's also open another window because we need to start the web UI. So I'm just going to deactivate the base one. I'm going to activate the actual one where we are. Let's go to our fish speech, and from here we need to launch our web UI by running this command. And you can see that now it is running successfully. So let me open this link, which is primarily a Gradio demo on our local host. And there you go, our fish agent is running, and now you can drop your audio here or click to upload. So I'm just going to select a random audio from my local system, maybe something like this, and I will also play it shortly. And then I'm assigning this agent or assistant the role that it is just offering this voice interaction. Now I can speak I can speak my message or record it, and then I could type it. Because I'm using my virtual machine remotely through VNC, so I'm not sure if I can record it, but let me try. If not, I will just type it here. I'll just speak something after clicking on recording. What is this audio saying? So it is processing it. Now the first time when you do it, it takes a bit of a time, so let's wait for it to finish. You see it is processing my message, so let's wait for it to finish, and then I'll click on send. Meanwhile, let me play this audio.
Then, leaving the corpse within the house, they go themselves to and fro about the city and beat themselves, with their garments bound up by a girdle.
Okay, so let's go down and see what is happening here. Let's wait. So interestingly enough, I'm not sure what exactly this is doing. So I'm just so I have asked it a couple of times what is in this audio, and you see the response. It says that there are many different types of instruments used in different genres of music. So I don't know what tangent it is following here, so which is quite interesting. Now this model automatically integrates this automatic speech recognition and TTS parts, but I think this above video is just being used as a reference one, which we understand. Now the problem is that even so, if it is just a TTS one, it should just speak what I'm saying here, but it is just generating something on its own tangent, which is quite interesting. So because this is just a timber for my assistant, so maybe my audio is not correct, so I will select any other audio. So instead of this one, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to select maybe speech.
This is Fad Mirza. Please subscribe to the channel.
Okay, let me use this. So this time I have just typed my message that please subscribe to the channel. Let's run it. So you see, not much it has done here. Okay, it took a bit of a time, but it has produced something here. So let me play it.
I'm sorry, but as an AI language model, I don't have the capability to subscribe to channels. You can subscribe to channels like YouTube or Spotify to follow music-related content.
Okay. So it is, so we have to type our message here or speak, and then it is going to talk with us. Okay, let me do some more. This time I'm just going to record the message and then we will see what happens. Or maybe I'll just type it. Let's keep it simple. What is happiness? Let's click on send here. So you see, it says happiness is subjective state.
Happiness is a subjective state that varies from person to person. It can be influenced by various factors like personal experiences, food, and relationships, but it is not a fixed concept.
Okay, that is interesting. Let's try to tease it. So, can I take you out for dinner tonight? Nope, doesn't seem like she would agree. Let's see.
I'm sorry, but as an AI language model, I don't have the capability to make plans or suggest activities. I suggest finding a friend or using a scheduling app.
Okay. I don't have time for that. God. Who will make videos for these guys then? Can't you pretend to be my date tonight? Let's see if he does some sort of. Nope, doesn't seem like it. Okay, so no date for me. But you see that you can talk with this agent. Let's see if it can do some code. Okay, at least write me a Python code to add two numbers. Let's see if it can write the code.
Sure.
Okay, so sure, and then I don't think so she's speaking, but she has written a Python code, which is good. Okay, that is good. Now can we discuss world politics? Nope.
I'm sorry, but as an AI language model, I don't have the capability to discuss world politics. I suggest finding a reliable source for news and current events.
Okay. Then let me see. Tell me your favorite joke.
I'm sorry, I don't have a sense of humor, but I can provide you with some jokes. For example, why did the tomato turn red? Because it saw the salad dressing.
Okay, that's a dad joke, but a good one. Okay. Can we play, or maybe can we play some riddle games?
I'm sorry, but as an AI language model, I don't have the capability to discuss world politics. I suggest finding a reliable source for news and current events.
So it is going back to the other one. So maybe I don't know. Maybe the my VRAM cache filled up. Let me also show you how much VRAM it is taking, because I'm sure you are going to ask it in the comments. So it is taking around 8 GB of VRAM, as you can see, which is not bad at all. Very good. Two models are there, Agent 1 and the Fish Speech one. Okay, let's see. Let me try to ask her to do the role play. Let's do a role play where you are a teacher and I am a student. Are you ready?
Sure.
Yeah, so it is not doing the role play. It is not. It has even stopped talking to me. Maybe I think she got angry or something. Anyway, but look, you already have seen how to install it. You have seen the capabilities, the limitations. I haven't edited it. I have just shown you as is all the raw stuff, because I believe that we are working at bleeding edge, so it's very important to show you all the bleeding in the raw technology to see that it is all not rosy picture. Lot of improvement has already been done. Just imagine 1 year ago, a few months back, this would be like a dream, but now I am just playing it out on my local system. How good is that? So a lot of good things I think on the cards with this model and similar ones. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.